Looks a little bit better now, doesn't it? Add some color corrections to the game. Well, to the source, I guess. Because I play in HDR, and I'm not turning that off for any reason. Also, I mean, capture card doesn't really do. I mean, it tone maps it, but it's only gonna tone map it via the Aver app, the R Recentral, which is a good app, but it doesn't have like. I'm used to OBS at this point. I don't feel like importing a bunch of other bull again. But anyways, besides that, look how nice it looks now. A little bit, color accurate, somewhat. Brighter green. I noticed that the text above, like my name, like my name and the purple name or whatever, the green kind of like a little bit off-putting. Like so, some colors are a little bit still in the works, but to get like a really decent, like I give like a 80, maybe 85% accuracy. I'll say my skin is a little bit more like the skin of my character at least. Yeah, it's a little bit more vibrant, a little bit more darker, a little bit more toned out. But oh, hold on a sec. Just realize I'm talking and talking and talking and not doing the key point here. Boop and boop. Hopefully we're still good. Still good. Let's go. I'm kind of on like pins and needles because I also changed my recording format a bit too as well. I'm using shit, what's it called? CQP, I believe, for recording format. So my recording files are gonna be a heck of a lot larger. But I can always just stop recording and start recording as need be. But also I have a bunch of space on here. I got a pretty good, decent internal SSD. I need to get into the habit of saving up for another one because I'd love to have two just in case. The reason I run out of space is because I got to keep the other videos up for a couple of more final touches, and I forget to delete them. But anyway, that's enough of that. Here we are, back in Coerthus, reminiscing on times long past. Resume, please. Because I think tonight will be the night that we actually get done with A Realm Reborn. Oh, look at us, I'm ready to start chasing. Oh, that's right. We're at this part where we figure out who a certain traitor is. Why am I? There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Also, before I get really started, hello, Sir TJ here. That's me, and I want to thank the users in chat right now, or the users watching me. Apple Pie Charts, you're new. I don't think I've ever seen you before. And Capis06, thank you for being here again. Thank you to my followers who's ever followed me right now. Greatly appreciate it. I have a goal as of right now. I would greatly appreciate if I can get to 20 followers. 20 followers will be my current main goal. Start that quest. I greatly appreciate it if you guys could help me out to get that. I'm trying to get the increments of 10. Increments of 10 is my current plan, at least for right now. And also, if you want to follow my socials, my Instagram, my Twitter, mainly my Twitter, because that's how you know when I'm live. Usually Instagram, I kind of stopped doing the whole post there. I probably should start that back up, but and also subscribe to my YouTube, because that's where you get to see the videos after they've been edited down a little bit. After they've been edited down a little bit, and I greatly appreciate it if you do all those things. You don't have to, but it would help me out a lot if you did. So maybe you can find it in your heart to do it. I don't know. I'm just saying. But still, nonetheless, thank you if you're just watching this. Hope you're having a good time. And let's get started as we're now doing some espionage tactics with our good, quote unquote, good friend Ilbud. Yeah, I hate this man. Don't worry about why I hate him. Just know I hate him. Nonetheless. Sneaking around music. Kinda catchy. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I don't know if I did it for myself. I'm gonna restart audio for me as well. I've seen so many freaking reapers and sages just log. First off, it took me 25 minutes to log in. My queue time was, or at least my wait in line for queuing up, was 1,000. I think I don't know if I'm gonna get exact, but I know it was 1,784, almost pushing 2,000. Which honestly upset, but also happy because just glad people are enjoying the game. You know, freaking one of my top tier MMO. Oh yeah, I can literally just press the X button when I'm done talking. This is in voice. Top tier MMOs right here, and I'm happy to see it get played a lot. It is amazing. Love it. I can't wait to get to it eventually. Sages look so cool. I played frontline as a ninja because I'm leveling up my ninja to 90 now. So I gotta do that all over again. Espionage as we track that. Well, Ellison? Yeah, Ellison woman who might be a spy for the Empire. She's a traitor to the cause, we hate her. And speaking of traitors, I hate you, ill bird. Don't worry about that. I have a lot of energy right now, so sorry. But I'm not sorry. But I am sorry. You should have seen the smile I had on my face when I like actually turned it back on because I couldn't play it at all yesterday because freaking 24-hour update time. Uh, I think it was 24 hours. Couldn't play it at all, so I was like fiending to get back on that MMO. I played some Avengers in the meantime because I'm trying to get back to that so I can have another gameplay series in the works because I did say I was gonna get back to that. Didn't do Kate Bishop, didn't do Hawkeye, didn't even do Wakanda. So, wanting to get back to that as I con because I actually had fun with that game, even though it had its issues, I'll admit. Also, another thing I'm happy about is what's it called? Vieira's. I finally was able to make my male Vieira, so now I have a male Vieira and a female Vieira as one of my retainers. My problem is I made him a combat class, so I should have made him a gatherer class, but one of the Vieiras is already a combat class, so I was like, you know what? But his head canon of mine, why don't I make the other one a combat class too? I might pay money for a third retainer. I might just change them altogether. Don't really matter to me. She eludes our grasp for now, but you can't hide from the Warrior of Light. I'm taking a second just to look at the screen because I'm freaking loving how accurate. It's more accurate to my TV now. It's not grayed out. It's not like faded and crap. Why didn't you do this before, you dumb butt face? Yeah, I'm talking to myself. Do I want to fast travel or do I want to? That is a cool haircut. Oh yeah, I heard the human race. They're called the Here, right? The Here got like another face, which is cool. I saw it and it was like it's pretty nice. As a person who's played as a Pure, I think it is. Well, no, is it a Highlander? I can't remember the human race's name. Human, whatever. Whatever the human people are called in this game. That was my first character I ever made. He's on a different server, I think. Not. Hold on. World or server? I don't know. He's on a different file altogether. Well, did I delete? No, I didn't delete him. I kept him around because I thought he was still cool to keep. This chase takes us far and wide across the land of Eorzea. Yugity! Our Doman friends, our Doman allies. Which is crazy considering how they've been treated up till now. Oh, shoot, I gotta check and see if audio's still synced up. I'll do that in a second, to be honest, because I gotta make sure that I can do something that can really test the audio, to be honest. Sid Garland, always coming in handy for us. Also, please, no spoilers to anyone in the chat that would probably potentially do that. I would greatly appreciate it if you didn't, because I'm not going to. I would greatly appreciate it if you didn't. I try to look at chat as much as I can, but trust, I will turn a blind eye real freaking quick. Also, I'm kind of pissed off they took away Shadow Fang, because I kind of did like that skill, but eh. Okay, that's one. Do it again. Alright, go and talk for a sec. Good news, everything seems to be in order. So let's get back to the adventure. I'm happy my FC also put something in, like a word of warning. Don't spoil it, they'll kick you out. That's pretty nice. One person said the Endwalker DLC expansion has probably been the best one. I am unbiased to it because I haven't experienced any of them yet. I'm so close to Heavensward though, I can taste it. I'm literally just like right there next to it, to be honest. So yeah, I'm so close to it. I've had a good lineup of games so far, from Nier to freaking Final Fantasy. I gotta get back to Warframe, cause the war with the new war. Oh my gosh, I gotta have a dilemma though. To be honest, with the I have a dilemma with the game. I'm sort of having Destiny grow onto me a little bit. I don't really play Destiny, but I've just seen clips of it. You know, I've seen a lot of clips of Destiny. And to be honest, I mean, I hate the first person aspect because you can't go third person besides like using certain abilities and skills that I know lie within the game. But still, it seems like a fun game. I played the first one a little bit as a demo, but I kind of dropped it because it didn't seem as fun to me as Warframe. But I kind of want. I'm debating on picking it the second one up at least. My biggest worry is I hope I'm not too far out of the loop to really pick it up, because I don't want to pick up a game that's going to be dead in like a couple of years. Which thankfully it doesn't look like it is. It looks like it's actually growing. Yeah. Ninja, best class. Don't kill anybody. Well, I don't know. Reaper looks so fun to play. I'm surprised that I can get Sage. Well, I can acquire Sage, at least the class already. I didn't think they was going to put it in such a free space to get it. But I'm not really doing magical classes just yet. I'm already having to freaking grind back my ninja, so I'm back to doing my first four, technically five now, four DPS classes. I wonder what made them choose hers to make the spy. Because I don't think before like this incident we really met or did anything with her, to be honest. I'm trying to think, do they have that garb? Nah, it's not too Warrior of Light enough for me. Also, who's stomping beside my ear? Probably a freaking tree. You don't want this. Stop it. There we go. Dang it, I picked up a Batwing. What will I do now? What did you say I was going to do? Oh, yeah, for the Scions. I wonder, do I get to... I think... Is it time for me to meet Iceheart again? Look at this matching. Pulse of Darkness. Just gonna wait right here for her to spawn, even though it doesn't really matter. There she is. Or he. I don't really know who's behind the character. Wait, why'd I go in a circle? Also, I'm going to test something out here. I'm not going to reset audio as much unless... Because I have something up now. Well, it did say I missed a couple frames. Because I hate doing it and stuff's happening. So, hold on a sec. So I just don't like doing that. And, it kind of like pauses it for some weird reason, I guess. Well, no, I know why I paused it, because I like literally reset the dang thing. Just the audio, that is. And it kind of like, I don't want to say messes with the recording a bit, but like it does give like a little quick blip. And I don't like that sometimes. But is what it is. Peek behind the curtain. Which I hope it's still running right. Hold on. Just let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. Okay. Let's see if it's working right, because I'm going to get a cutscene. I don't have a cutscene. Son of a biscuit. Alright, going dark again. I think it was still doing good. I'm pretty sure, at least. Wait for a carriage outside Revenant's Toll. I'll be honest. I think I said this before. I kind of like the in-game stuff of Realm Reborn, like, more than, like, the main scenario stuff. Like you know, during the Ilfrid, Titan, Garuda, stuff like that. Like, these last couple of primals they give you to, like, have fun with, I kind of enjoy them more than the main three. Even though I do have favorites among all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had to count 6 of them. I do have favorites. Oh, I know what's about to happen next. Oh man, I'm about to have sadness. This is actually a cool character, I want to say. I think there's audio in this one, so that's why I'm not gonna really say much if I can help it.
Minfilia, am I right?
There we go.
None other. I bid you welcome to Revenant's Toll, and thank you for traveling so far on such short notice.
As if I could ever say no to Urianger.
Moonbreeder is an accomplished Sharlayan scholar and an authority on Etheric technologies. She has played an invaluable role in our search for a means to capture Ascian souls.
Sounds still good, by the way. Yeah, pleasure to meet you. You're tall. I've been a lot of tall ladies these past couple of days. You might be taller than, what's his name? Aragon J. Oh, that's a cool mount. Butterfly wings. I think that's butterfly wings. Yeah, they ain't dragonfly wings. Dragonfly wings are more, like, they're longer and, like, they're more... what's the shape called? Son of a... I guess, like, oval-ish? That's kind of weird to say. Yeah. Sorry, I just had to do it one time.
It's been ages.
Oh, longer, sister.
A joyous reunion indeed.
Well, of course it is. Moon and I are like twin sisters.
Saturation's a little bit.
Aptitude.
Yeah, still kind of accurate in terms of color. I'd say just a little more vibrant,
Everyone, if I could have your attention.
somewhat.
We have with us an esteemed guest who has come from Jarlian to assist us.
But dang it, it looks so similar. I didn't really have a problem with it.
Join us here that she might share with us her extensive knowledge of Etherites. Also, as many of you are already aware, she has been overseeing our research into white auracite, a sample of which she has been good enough to bring with her.
Ah, that's right. This is what we use to accomplish our goals, as it is.
Well, I had to come, didn't I? You'd have to be bloody daft to turn your nose up at a chance like this. Where better to conduct my final tests than a land so steeped in ether you can taste it?
'Tis plain the passage of the years hath done little to dampen thy youthful spirits.
He always speaks in such big words.
To reform thy youthful manner.
Oriange, where in the hells have you been hiding?
Unhand me.
What the fuck? On my other phone.
I come all this way, and that's what you have to say to me. I much preferred when you were pleading with me to drop everything and hurry to your side. What was it you said? None save thee can satisfy this need.
Go on. Thine artless attempts to misrepresent mine all too innocent motives do thee little credit. Mine intent, as well thou knowest, was but to impress upon thee the gravity of the circumstance. Lest thou doubt, a deiform entity shall shortly be summoned, save if thou and no other grantest my compeers thine aid.
You still haven't found it, then? Your missing Aetherite?
We have not. No. We know that Iceheart teleported to an Aetherite not far from the first. Yet even after careful analysis, we could not locate the second beacon. We now suspect that the heretics destroyed the second Aetherite to impede our pursuit. Our allies continue to scour Snowcloak for Iceheart's sanctuary, but we have no guarantee that they will find it. Yet it must be found, for even now Iceheart prepares to call upon Saint Shiva.
And what a beautiful saint she is. And powerful saint.
If the Aetherite's been destroyed, then that's that.
It can't be it.
You're absolutely sure she used the first Aetherite, are you? She didn't just use teleportation magics?
One of our own bore witness to her escape. I can say with absolute certainty that Iceheart used the Aetherite.
Yep, saw it with my own eyes.
In that case, there might be a way, so long as the ethereal current is still flowing.
Oh?
Truly? How?
We use the current to recreate the beacon. As you know, Aetherites are a bit like lighthouses. We use them to reconstitute our physical forms when crossing the ethereal sea. Without them, we'd lose all sense of direction and our essence would dissipate. However, we don't rely solely on these beacons. There are currents of ether which flow between them, currents which help guide us to our destination. Now, these currents will gradually dwindle away to nothing if an Aetherite is destroyed. But if even a sluggish flow remains, we could theoretically use it to direct a surge of concentrated ether towards the void left by the beacon, and thereby fill it up again.
Like opening the floodgates to fill a dry riverbed. Though, correct me if I'm wrong, but would we not need a veritable reservoir of ether?
In concert, we might manage to channel a sufficient volume, yet that is not my chief concern. To direct the flow of so great a volume of ether with the requisite precision would be a nigh impossible task in itself.
I barely succeeded in facilitating travel to an unattuned beacon. That which you describe sounds considerably more difficult.
Oh yeah, she did do that with Titan, didn't she?
And dangerous. Every person who has attempted to teleport in this fashion has died in the process. They, however, did not have white aura sight at their disposal. I can use it to channel all the ether you can give me into the Aetherite. However, white aura sight cannot retain ether for an extended period of time, so we would need to infuse it immediately beforehand. Just so you know, I'd confidently give this plan better than even odds of success. And if the worst comes to worst, your people won't suffer.
Well, that's okay. I mean, bright side.
To risk the lives of our best and brightest. We have not the time to seek other options.
Yeah, you're right.
Ethereal current still flows. We shall carry out Moonbreeder's plan.
That's the spirit. Let's roll the dice.
I don't know if I did that for myself. Hold on a sec. Before I keep going. Restart audio for me. One thing I'm not used to is belts being gone. Also, I should have done something with my belts. I'm realizing that. I thought I'd be able to do something with them by the time they got rid of them, as they said. But nope, they're just gone. All of them. Every last single one of them is gone. I'm fairly sure. Unless... Did they say your retainer keeps the one in their inventory? I don't remember, to be honest. Snowcloak. Oh yeah, I went ahead and used my Moogle funds to buy the Leviathan Mount. I am in love with this mount. It's so cool, even though it's kind of a reskin of the Garuda Mount. The music, though, is choice. I forgot Titan had that soundtrack, or this soundtrack. Titan, I'm sorry, Leviathan. Leviathan, 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 say what's Leviathan. Hearing the lyrics to that song kind of makes you want to pull for the Sahagin. Until, you know, you're on the opposite side of Leviathan and a tidal wave. I didn't want to hear that crap. Took away my Leviathan. Alfie! What you doing over here? Still in the cold. No freaking jacket on. That's right. To the Aetherite we go. Yes, even the crystal looks better. It's working! And then boom, no. That's in the universe where everything went wrong. Alright, if I die, it's on you. But I'm never gonna die because I'm the warrior of light, except for those times where I gotta respawn by a white mage. Ooh, I'm talking about those times. Oh yeah, also I already got my outfit figured out for when Heaven's Word starts. I'm changing my glamour for my ninja. We're doing this by the anime books, even though it's not really anime. Yeah, you know what I meant. Story element books. There we go. Couldn't think of words. I'm bad with English sometimes. What? What is Americ rank? What is Aermic? I can't say his name. Americ. Whatever. There. No, he's wishing me good luck. I don't need luck where I'm going. Need a blade. Oh, yes. There we go. She's a trial. Here it is. You're about to find out why I say she's even more good looking than Garuda to me. Is that weird? No, that's not weird. She's actually human-ish. Yeah, in a sense. Oh god, look how pretty that freaking looks! Sorry. Every time I look over to see if everything's running smooth, I just see that I'm doing a good job, I guess.
You should never have come here, warrior of light.
What colors at least?
Labor only to forge a lasting peace. A peace you would deny us out of ignorance and blind faith.
I just...
If it is our fate to be at odds, then it is mine to strike you down.
Oh god, headaches.
We whom gods and men have forsaken shall be the instruments of our own deliverance. Partake of my flesh. Fill this vessel with your light. Walk amongst your brothers and sisters once more. Oh, Saint Shiva, still the hatred within our hearts and bless us with eternal grace.
Here she comes. Gosh, she has such elegance. She really gives us gives off a real ice queen, ice god look. And she sounds cocky. Gotta love it. Alright, anyways. Let's show you what real cockiness is. Fight you like I mean it. Hold this. Oh. Look at you actually taking some damage. Also, I'm getting used to like some of my skills being gone because like I'm not used. Again, Shadow Thing's gone. That was my opener usually. Assassinate's now Dream Within a Dream. I gotta get used to that. Cause I want to hear the second part of the song. I'm just gonna do this right quick. Go with me. There we go. That's right. Fight me like you mean it. Deep freeze. Oh, I love that. The transitions. Beautiful. Okay, back to this. You know what's real fun? I'm gonna kill you with ice. You survived. To die. I love the boss music in this game. Oh god. But that was easy. Oh, you're still alive? Oh, you look so sad. You're in pain.
Fool. Blind, bloody fool.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
You, of all people, should understand the suffering war begets. That no sacrifice is too great if it brings an end to the violence. Mine is the righteous cause.
That's debatable on so many levels. Like, sacrifice, I understand, sometimes is required, but I say that in quotes.
War you do not understand. A pawn of liars and schemers.
Well, yeah.
They are no less ignorant than you, following the creed of their fathers without question, never thinking to ask why.
So we're getting paid.
Trapped in a delusion of their own creation, and blind to the truth. Warrior of light, redemption is not beyond us. We who walk before may lead those who walk after.
What does that mean?
Seek the keeper of the lake. See with eyes unclouded. Do not squander Mother's gift.
Oh god, cold. Now this I don't understand.
Feel. Think.
Well, that too. This part made me think she died. My shocked face. Or my confused face. The moon! An Asian.
And so the vessel withdraws, a predictable outcome.
You have a snobby voice.
Brea will be pleased. How unfortunate.
Alright, that was easy. I did it. Yes, I'm alive. You know who I am. Listen, there's different ways to summon all types of primals. Look at the Moogles. I don't have a concussion, lady. I mean, potentially, but no, I don't have a concussion. White man, okay. Almost fast travel to go, what's it called? Camp Dragonhead. I'm coming to you soon, you hear me, Ishgard? Ankles! That's sentence years. I don't know about that. What if it took like a whole 2 decades? 20 years have passed. You still giving chase to her at that point? She is an Ellison, so they might age a little bit differently. Oh, he cares. I forgot his name. What's his name at Camp Dragonhead? The guy that we usually talk to. I gotta sell some stuff. Harsh, your name. I can't say his name. I can't say his name. It was actually pretty easy for me, but eh. Yes, proceed to enter. What the heck is this room called? Sorry with an I. I know that, but I don't know what the heck was after that.
On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, allow me to express my deepest thanks. Never before have we been required to contend.
Oh, I don't gotta hit X. Whoops.
Indeed, there were fears in some quarters that our knights might not be equal to the task. From what we have now learned of these beings, I can say with certainty that we would have lost a great many men had the Scions not intervened.
You're dang right you would've.
Then the argument for preemptive action should be self-evident. Perchance now you will reconsider my proposal that Ishgard move against Natalan.
Ere we first met, a similar proposal was tabled, but the Holy See decreed that we were to observe, and that military action should be taken only in self-defense. All things considered, it was not an unreasonable decision. Since the calamity, 2 vigils have fallen to the Horde, while Garuda has never shown any inclination to storm the gates of judgment. Which is why this unprecedented crisis and its resolution may prompt a change in policy. You who have faced these primals know well the threat they pose. Ishgard did not. Not until now. And there is naught like a brush with death to change a man's outlook.
Yeah, that's the truth.
At the very least, this should silence any lingering objections to our arrangement with Revenant's Toll. The Holy See may even feel moved to grant us its formal endorsement.
So far as it is possible, the Scions shall be compensated for their service.
Nice.
We should be grateful for any aid you can provide.
As a gesture of good faith, I shall withdraw my previous request. Your people are doubtless needed elsewhere.
Oh yeah, traitors.
We too have a vested interest in watching Dravania's movements.
I see. Once more, I must thank you.
Sir Emmerich, if I may, do you truly believe that Midgard-Zoma could return?
The heavens are a window unto truth, but those who interpret their movements are not infallible. I requested your involvement as a precautionary measure.
But of course, you sought an excuse to compensate us from the first, mindful of what would happen if Revenant's toll were taken by your enemies. Ishgard is not wont to aid its neighbors, but that does not preclude it from manipulating them to serve its own interests.
Choose your next words carefully.
Or...
Do you know what sort of man becomes Lord Commander of the Temple Knights? One who comes from good stock. I did not. Yet here I am. Now, why do you suppose that is?
Money? Power?
Because I swiftly learned to tell the difference between words, deeds, and beliefs. You are correct, Master Leveilleur. Ishgard desires to see Revenant's toll flourish, as it would present a troublesome obstacle to our enemies from the south.
We are so glad to be of use to you.
As we are to you. Ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement, lest we forget, one born of necessity. The dragons grow more restless by the day, and the heretics harry us nigh without cease. We have contended with such troubles for centuries, but there are limits to even our endurance. Yet as a pauper is loath to part with his meager possessions, the leaders of Ishgard are not wont to render up their trust to outsiders. But with perseverance on our part, they may yet be made to see the light. Nevertheless, one must take care when walking the road less traveled.
Wise words, Sir Emmerich. I shall make a point to remember them. I must apologize for my earlier outburst. I hope it will not sour our good relations.
We're having good relations before this?
You but spoke from the heart. I trust you understand that at times my duties may prevent me from meeting with you. On such occasions, my second in command will speak for me.
What's her name again?
At your service.
There we go. Okay. Ask and you shall receive.
We are but wary of speaking too freely, lest our sentiments be made known to our enemies. Know that the Lord Commander and I are of one mind. For the sake of Ishgard, and of Eorzea at large, I pray our peoples can put aside their differences. Those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future.
Oh, that must mean.
Before one of our shipments, pray inform Lucia immediately. You may also relay to her any words you might have for me alone. Not being of Ishgardian birth, she owes no allegiance to any noble house, making her as near to incorruptible as one can find in my homeland. Suffice it to say, I trust her completely, and so may you.
But do we trust you completely?
Which reminds me, Lord Orchefort, if you would be so kind.
Orchefort. Okay, that's how you say it. Orchefort.
In times such as these, trust is ever in short supply. Mayhap this will go some way to rectify the problem.
Depends on what this is.
Of our investigation into the heretics' recent attacks, as well as our interrogation of the merchant you detained.
Sir Emmerich, I cannot thank you enough.
Think nothing of it. Ishgard may be many things, but it is no friend to Garlemald.
Hey.
Did I not tell you to have faith, my friend?
Nobody likes Garlemald. That's all we need to hear. I mean, we'd also like to hear some other stuff too, but as soon as nobody likes Garlemald. I was altering the color a little bit too, in case you saw there was little slight changes. Two more donuts. I'm just admiring. It's never looked this pretty for me, and I'm so happy. Granted, I don't look at my computer screen while playing. I'm playing this on an external. Well, I'm playing this on my TV and then using my laptop. So there you go. But I'm still so happy. How nice it looks. Semi close to correct format in a way, I guess.
Words cannot well express how glad I am to see you return to us hale and whole.
I did not reset the sound. Alright, well, I gotta do it. Sorry. Sound getting reset in a second.
I am most eager to hear your account of that which occurred in Curthis, assuming you're ready to speak of it. Excellent. I shall summon the others at once.
I try to time it when there's not really audio coming out. Or when it's like a lull in action, I guess. If I can help it.
Iceheart used her own body as a vessel for a primal soul?
It was cool. Out of all the primals I've seen summon, that was the coolest.
Master Louisoir's writings make no mention of such a possibility. Can we be certain this entity was a primal?
It looked like a primal to me.
As certain as we can be that good King Mogglmog the 12th was a primal, I should think.
Yeah.
Both were ostensibly summoned.
Let's not quibble over definitions. Of more concern is the implication that Iceheart retained her will, even after she was possessed. We are talking about a mortal, wielding the power of a primal.
How cool is that? I mean, dangerous.
It can't possibly be that easy, can it? There must be some sort of sacrifice required. Or maybe she's just special?
I'm special. What about me? Why can't I do it?
Qualities this woman possesseth, I know not, but full sure am I that she was groomed for this role. Few are privy to the secrets of summoning, and but a single party standeth to profit from their dissemination.
Well, I wouldn't presume to comment on how the lass came to know about summoning, but I will say that what she summoned was a primal. The readings were the same, or near as, damn it. Strange as it all sounds, it's really...
There was a comma that wasn't there.
Then mayhap it is time that we re-examined our previous encounters.
Pack your things, Ida. We're going back to Gridania.
Yes, sir.
About Iceheart's final words to you.
Yes, hear, feel, think.
Feel. Think. Hydaelyn speaks to her as well. If Iceheart is blessed with the power of the Echo, she will doubtless have used it to further her goals. Or could it be that it was a revelation granted her by the Echo which first set her on this path?
That's even worse.
They say that the Ishgardians were blind to the truth. Do you think she has knowledge of the origins of the Ishgardian-Dravanian War? It would do much to explain her unwavering conviction.
Did not the Lady Iceheart implore thee to seek the Keeper of the Lake? And did she not imply that in so doing thou wouldst come to see with eyes unclouded?
Midgard-Zoma was a king amongst kings who reigned for centuries on end. But he is dead and his wisdom lost to the ages. Unless the Ishgardians' fears are well-founded.
Is death really permanent, though?
It would seem we have yet another reason to stand watch over the Keeper of the Lake. For a mercy, we are well positioned to do so.
Especially considering he's a freaking primal, I think, or
Iceheart,
Dragon King primal, something like that.
Ascians, and Midgard-Zoma. I shudder to think how they're all connected.
Commotion outside? What could be going on? You off in a hurry? Ah, why do they always run? Alright, time to go hunt down a trader at Camp Blue Fog. Clamp Blue Fog. Did I reset it for me? I don't think I did. Hold on a sec. Just to be sure. Oh, we're already here. Whee! Summoned you for no reason, horse. Hold on a second. Before I do anything else. Yeah, okay. That's still good. Yeah. No loyalty, right, Ilbert? Oh, y'all are real brave, huh? Ooh, you're almost dead. Now you are dead. Too easy. But then again, when you're my level, what's not too easy at this point? I hate when he does that. Too many targets, so you can't just like really press. Oh, I shouldn't have seen him standing right there. I didn't know he was gonna get hit them. So what are you doing? Oh man, that killed him. Shit, dude, look out the way. I could just freaking see. I thought I had to like kill all the enemies. That's what I did the first time. So I didn't know all I had to do was take her out. Don't kick a woman while she's down, Alfred. Alphino, sorry. I don't know where Alfred came from. That's right. This thing is kind of hearing what you have to do to survive, I guess. Uh-oh. Hit the button by mistake. Get away from me. Cutscene!
I have heard. Truly bothersome business. No, I do not foresee a problem on that front. The main concern is Roban. There is no telling what the brute might do. Have the blades watch him in the flames day and night. You may leave the Sultana to me. I shall personally attend her grace.
You irritate me, Lalafell.
The East Aldenard trade routes. That ought to keep Lolorito occupied for a while. Nanamo Ulnamo. For my sake, pray be a good little Sultana to the last.
Hate this man. Eventually we're gonna get to why I hate you, and I'm gonna be so pissed. He's not a good person. I keep running in almost a circle when I get to here. It's a tattoo.
Welcome back, my friend.
Good to be back.
I received word from Alphino. To think that Flame Marshal Huayu was the Garlean agent. I know not what to say.
See, they say these names, and I'm like, is that how you say it?
Aline lent us much needed aid at the time of our order's founding. She was particularly passionate about the need to tackle the primal threat. When we discussed the subject, her eyes fairly shone with determination. Whatever else she may have been, I choose to believe that it was her true self with whom I spoke then.
Good for you.
Now is not the time to dwell on such matters.
It's not.
I have an important announcement to make regarding our effort to defeat the Asians. We shall begin as soon as everyone is assembled. My thanks for coming, friends. Moonbreeder, the floor is yours.
By now, I'm sure you're all familiar with white auracite, the miraculous material that'll allow us to capture Ascian souls. Back at Snowcloak, we verified its ability to absorb vast amounts of ether. Alas, it leaves something to be desired in the area of stability. The stone can only store ether for a short while before expelling its contents.
In addition to auracite's inherent limitations, we must needs be wary of our enemy's strength. Our foe draweth upon an infinite wellspring of power. Even should we succeed in entrapping him, the stone will not long contain his wrath.
Meaning that, if we want to kill the swine, we'll have to be quick about it.
'Tis our belief that an Ascian soul may be permanently undone, if smitten by a sufficiently concentrated burst of pure ether.
The only trouble is, we can't say for sure how concentrated the burst needs to be. Without knowing how much ether an Ascian soul is composed of, we're basically guessing.
Our sole clue lieth in thy struggle with La Habrea.
I have no idea how much ether I had.
During that encounter, Heidelin bid you forge what she called a Blade of Light, a weapon which took the form of a luminous stream of energy. Based on your description, we believe the blade with which you vanquished your foe was composed of ether. Admittedly, your victory proved ephemeral, as La Habrea was able to use a crystal of darkness to flee into the space that lies between our world and the void. The fact remains, however, that Heidelin placed the means to destroy the Ascians in your hands. Be that as it may, it would be unwise to assume that you will do the same when we next encounter such a foe.
Quite so, my lady. We must needs find the means to forge our own blade of ether, one to equal that which Heidelin did benevolently bestow upon her champion.
That is all well and good, but it seems to me that producing such a blade will require a prodigious quantity of ether. Whence will it come, pray tell?
Oh, what if we had two pieces of white auracite? One to trap the Ascian, and the other to store the ether for the blade.
Smart.
Oh, nice try. But it's as I said, the stone won't hold ether for any length of time. We'd still need to collect the stuff there and then, sorry to say.
And therein lies the rub. Finding a way to create the blade whenever and wherever we choose.
'Twould seem more research is in order.
I'm going to linger a while, perform a few more tests on the auracite. And I could do with some help. Urianger, why don't you lend me a hand?
Mine apologies, but I am required at the Waking Sands.
Oh, come on, Urianger.
Minfilia hath given me sole charge of the premises. 'Twould be unseemly to leave them unattended.
Sole charge, you say? So you're basically alone there, then? Well, that settles it. I'll just have to come to you.
While you were afield, word arrived from the Sharlayan motherland.
Oh?
You will recall that a survey party was dispatched to investigate the incident at the Isle of Val. What they discovered was troubling, to say the least.
What is it?
According to the report, the Isle has been erased from existence. 'Twas as if a hole had been torn in the very fabric of reality.
Aye, yet the mystery endeth not with the Isle's disappearance. It hath come to light that a number of scholars in various other locales were reported missing at a similar juncture.
What's more, they all had something in common with the head of the students of Baldessian. Every last one of them was researching a phenomenon called dimensional compression, or the rejoining as the ancient texts call it. I'll be damned if that's a coincidence.
I like dimensional compression more.
All indications suggest Ascian involvement, but I sense that a force greater still is at work. the entity the dark beings call the one true God. We must pray that my dear friend Kryl regains consciousness soon. If she bore witness to the Isle of Val's final moments, she may be able to shed some light on this mystery.
Team.
Following the calamity, the forces of the 14th Imperial Legion entrenched themselves in strategic locations across Eorzea. So swiftly did they accomplish this, it was suspected that they had received help. To think that it came from Huayu, my right hand.
There is more. We have reason to believe that Huayu didn't deal exclusively with the 14th. She also answered to a higher authority in Garlemald. But this higher authority could not have been the Emperor. By consenting to the Media Project, Solus Zos Galvus showed himself to be more concerned about preventing the spread of primal influence than claiming Eorzea for the Empire. He would happily have seen the lot reduced to ash. We believe a number of high-ranking figures within the royal household were against the decision, but that they knew better than to oppose the Emperor openly. Of course, this didn't prevent them from making clandestine provisions, in which Huayu played a part.
Alas, these provisions did not prevent Dalamud from falling, and the ensuing chaos changed the face of the realm forever. Yet Eorzea survived. To all intents and purposes, the Meteor Project had failed, and the Empire was left to rue its lack of a decisive means to eliminate the primals. Until, that is, it stumbled upon the Ultima weapon.
And what a weapon it was.
Even before the accursed thing was dug up, it seemed to me the 14th had the might to overwhelm our weakened armies. Yet they chose to hide behind their walls. Why?
The Black Wolf was wary of making the denizens of Eorzea desperate, lest more primals emerge to bleed the land. The discovery of the Ultima weapon, however, emboldened him to resume his war of conquest in earnest.
But there was one in Garlemald who believed that Van Belsar's actions were premature. One who stood higher in the Imperial Army's chain of command. He ordered the Legatus to halt his advance, only to find that the Black Wolf had slipped its leash, and that the 14th now acted alone. In a bid to bring Van Belsar to heel, he used the agent he had planted in Ul'dah prior to the calamity to undermine the Legion's efforts.
A man who outranks Van Belsar, yet opposed the late Emperor's decision to annihilate Eorzea. This could only be the former High Legatus of the Garlean army, now known as Emperor Varus Zos Galvus.
These names.
He was Huayu's true master.
But one of several in actual fact. We've learned that even as Huayu served the Empire's interests, she sold Imperial secrets to a certain faction in Eorzea. In so doing, she helped to maintain the status quo, thus prolonging the conflict. Considering who stands to profit from war, it isn't hard to imagine who her other masters were.
Seven hells! You mean to say that she was a double agent?
Triple, if you consider her services to Van Belsar and the new Emperor as separate.
As neatly as these pieces seem to fit, one aspect of the puzzle remains unclear to me.
And what puzzle is that? What piece is that?
By
What
whose
puzzle?
will was the Marshal feeding intelligence to the heretics? And try as I might, I fail to see how aiding their cause would profit either her Imperial or monetarist masters. Could it be that another hand is at work here? If so, Huayu must be made to reveal whose it is.
Not only have I lost a trusted friend, now I must interrogate her as a stranger.
Not a pleasant task, I grant you, but a necessary one. Unless we weed out the ivy, root, stalk, and stem, it will simply grow back.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it? It is true, isn't it?
Well, those closest to Huayu have already been detained, and I will question them alongside her.
General, pray keep in mind that there may be unwitting abettors among them.
All will be treated fairly. On that you have my word. Those who are innocent have no cause to fear.
You have ever been a friend of truth, General. I hope the unpleasant task of weeding out falsehood will not detain you too long. Though it be for the sake of Eorzea, doubting one's comrades is poison to the soul.
But sometimes needed and required.
All these years, I've been made to dance to their tune. How could you, Huayu? How could you side with them? Those cankers who take from this land and give naught in return, who use their power to disempower and grow fat while the people starve.
Calm down, Raubon.
I know you can hear me, monitorous scum! Your crimes will not go unpunished! The day I will purge this land of your sickness, before the eyes of the 12, I swear it!
One of my favorites in A Realm Reborn.
I shall have no further need of you this day. Your Grace. I fear that not even mine own chambers shall remain private for long.
Has the situation grown so grim?
Ever since he proposed the Cartiner Reclamation Bill, Teleji Adeleji has risen to greater prominence upon the backs of impoverished refugees. The monetarists were ever united in their pursuit of profit, but the man's actions have torn a rift in their ranks. They snap at each other as rabid dogs. Yet now is not the time to be bickering among ourselves.
If this bickering is a threat to law and order, might you not have grounds to dissolve the Syndicate?
That might be worse, to be honest.
Would that the solution were so simple, Admiral. Alas, my moving to dissolve the Syndicate is certain to spark outrage among the influential merchant class, whom the Cabal represents. This would serve to exacerbate the current unrest, and peace would slip still further away. Be they rich or poor, natives or refugees, all who reside in Ul'dah have a right to pursue happiness. It is the duty of a ruler to protect this right. If I am to perform my duty, I must needs tread warily. It would not do to make enemies heedlessly. Were Lord Lolorito here, he would doubtless say that I have my head in the clouds.
A ruler is required to take a wide view. Try as we might to cater to all needs, some will inevitably be overlooked. As such, there shall ever be citizens who feel aggrieved. It cannot be helped. But as you have informed us, the monetarists take no view but their own. They hunger for power while the masses starve. In the absence of a common cause, it seems beyond any one individual to make Ul'dah whole.
And the presence of a Garlean agent within the immortal flames only makes matters worse. Even accounting for Uldar's historic reliance upon mercenaries, such a grievous breach of security is unprecedented. I fear this business will provide the Monitorists with a rod to beat Rauban.
Eorzea can ill afford for the immortal flames to be dampened now. Ere long, the Garleans will turn their ravenous gaze toward our lands once more. If we are to resist their might, our nations must stand together. Yet for this to happen, our nations must be whole. Cannot be done to improve the situation in Ulda.
The true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her citizens. Alas, the citizens shall never know these things, so long as their lives are ruled by the ambitions of the few.
The Monitorists claim to represent the best interests of the people, but in sooth they desire only to manipulate them for their own selfish ends.
For the government to serve the people, it must be formed of the people. For Uldar to move forward, it is not only the Syndicate that must be dissolved.
Nay, you jest.
My friends, it was for no other reason than to make known to you mine intent that I requested your presence here.
I'm not posting on you do not disturb.
Declaration to the people, chaos shall inevitably ensue. As the last monarch in the line of Ul, I make unto you this request. Preserve order and protect the people. Forsake them, and you forsake yourselves. For a strong Eorzea will ever have need of a strong Uldar.
Your Grace, are you certain of this?
There is no other way. When the time is ripe, the nation shall become a true republic. Both royalists and monitorists shall cease to be. Uldar will no longer belong to kings or queens or merchant princes, but to her people. Rauban, forgive me for casting aside all that you have toiled for in my name. Beyond this gesture, I am powerless to help my subjects.
You're at least trying to help. That's the main thing. You're at least trying to help. The story gets so hectic, man. For a certain... Ooh, I'm sorry. Sorry for the burp. For some characters. Do we trust the Crystal Braves, though, Alphino? I mean, I know they're your people, but they're not my people. I support myself and the Scions. I'll assist myself. These crystal braves need to learn how to do stuff on their own. We don't want to say we might be close to being done, but I realize a lot of like not a lot, but they sprinkle in story elements in certain quests to let you know some stuff is happening, which I just remembered. Rio. Let's capture some black marketeers. That's what I say. Why I gotta rendezvous with him? Ugh, fine. Hybrid it is. I got a reset sound I forgot to. There we go. Bring black marketeers to justice? Think about that, Ilbert. I have no idea who you are, but get out of my face. It's usually my job, but okay. I'm the ninja here, but yeah, sure. You sneak in the back, I'll go for the front. Ah! Ankles. Hello there, hired thug. Put the sword down. Alright, your funeral. You can join them. You too? Come on now. Be smart about this. So foolish. The heck is Ilbert? Who was that screaming? I'm on the way, mysterious voice, because I don't know who you are from your screams. The heck are you doing in here? Hmm. I don't trust this. But then again, I don't trust anything after. That's my future self talking. Yu Haze, eh? That's right. To Oda we go. But I can't just freaking click on it because it's going to send me to different places on the map. In Oda, at least. Where is Oda? Where is Yu Haze? He is on the... so I can get that to the Sapphire Exchange. What the... Oh, this is new! I like this. Weaver Scale seems kind of faster, honestly. That's a nice little implementation tool. Lets people know where the heck things are. I like that. Goods. Confiscated goods. Need to deal with them. I don't know, I trust Riol. Maybe there is more goods and we're just not finding them. Yeah. Get out of here, you dirty crystal brave. Of course, for you. I'll just go out this way. Leo. Oh, killed some guys, went to a cave, heard a scream, went inside the cave, saw Ilbert and a dead body. Speak what's on your mind, because I'm starting to have a lot on my mind too. Is what I would have said if I didn't know what was happening. Oh, What's going on, Tataru? Find out now. What? Why am I all the way over here? Why am I all the way over here? Booba. That's funny. What's the fuss? Is it time? Is it time for this quest? Min, what's going on?
We have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you. I believe the two of you have met.
We have.
We have. I had hoped to speak with Commander Leveilleur as well, but I cannot afford to wait any longer.
Oh, look at you, Miss Impatient.
Lord Commander sent me hither to request your aid in a matter of grave import.
You see now why I had Tataru summon you.
Now that we're all assembled, perhaps you would be good enough to elaborate on the nature of the matter which brought you to us.
The Observatorium's astrologians have sounded the alarm.
And this means...
Last night, the Dragon Star burned with an intensity not seen in 15 summers.
15 years.
The Dravanians engaged the Empire in the Battle of Silvertear Skies.
The northern sky doth burn full bright upon the Wormlord's call. The red behemoth beckoneth, and flame consumeth all.
The old Curthan rhyme, aye. The brightening of the Dragon Star is said to accompany the roar of a great worm. The astrologians believe that it was Midgard Soma himself who cried out on this occasion.
After an absence of centuries, the King of Kings did return to lead his kind against the might of Garlemald, only to fall in his duel with the Agrius, proud flagship of the Garlean fleet. Devoid of life, his corpse remaineth entwined about the Magitech monstrosity even unto this day.
Ariange has the right of it. Whatever this alteration in the Dragon Star portends, the Great Worm has shown no sign of life.
I heard a voice just now.
Have the Domans reported aught out of the ordinary?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Midgard Zorma had roared, wouldn't we have heard it here in Revenant's Toll?
Roar is but a figure of speech. Dravanians can communicate in ways beyond our ken. It is for this very reason that we are forced to look for signs in the heavens. We cannot say with any confidence that a great worm roared at all, much less that it was Midgard Sorma.
That helps us a lot now, doesn't it?
By directly examining the Keeper of the Lake can we be certain. However, it will take too long to gain the Holy See's approval to dispatch the Temple Knights. Therefore, Sir Emric would entrust this task to you. Do you accept? We knew you would not disappoint us. Now, if you would excuse me, I must return and assist the Lord Commander. We have precious little time to prepare.
To prepare for what, pray tell?
For war.
When a great worm roars, his brethren cannot choose but answer. We prepare for battle.
So war. Dramatic. See, my thing is, why did he wrap himself around the goddamn flagship instead of doing some other damage to it? But I don't know. Krakens are weird. But now it's time for a very special duty. A duty. Duty. Sorry. Loopy. And actually important story duty, no less, too. Not up the years. Well, I've only just one, but I've seen a good amount. Also, no, well, Leviathan's not a dragon, is he? Or a worm. He's his own. Is he his own? I don't know. Would you classify Leviathan as a dragon? I don't know. What would Leviathan be, to be honest? I feel like he's a dragon. No, serpent, maybe? I don't know. It's weird. It's weird when you kind of think of like serpents, dragons, and all that. Oh, well, that's sad. They need equipment. We wrecked them pretty bad, didn't we? I'll take myself. Thank you. I'm strong enough to take them all. Let's see. See. What's it called again? It is called... Keeper of the Lake, there it is. Mints. Ooh, we're getting to the final ones. Oh, I should probably do another... So I'm gonna keep playing, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just want to keep playing. Even though we've been past the point. Why are my headphones about to fall? Tell me, why are they about to fall? I'm not just gonna bypass all this crap and let them chase me. Chase me, chase me, chase me. Ah, that's right, I gotta kill him. This one actually has walls. Ow! Do I care about the treasure coffer? Not really. Mother. Whatever he had planned wasn't really gonna hurt me, so I didn't even care. What is this? This is new. Epic Echo. Interesting. Where'd he go? Oh. I think those still do a heck of a ton of damage. Not careful. Nighty night. Don't care about the treasure. That's how you do it. Oh, you survived. Weird. Ah, god dang it. Keys. Because I want to kill them all. Knock that out. Good night. You're free. Come kill me. If you dare. Bad. There we go. Ah. Oh wow, that already did. Don't run from me. Stop running. Go over here and die. There we go. Defeat question mark, question mark, question mark? But who could that be? Ah, that's right, I gotta kill them all. Oh shoot. It don't matter. Didn't even feel it because I didn't get hit by it. That was my fire attack. Wasn't even my right on. What's this? 2 dead dragon corpses? Interesting.
Who treadeth now upon my bones, and waketh me from slumber sweet?
Holy crap! No. Oh my god, his eyes! And also, no, this is very cool.
Thou hast forgotten the face of thy Lord. Remember, mortal, and fear me.
Why does he say our Lord? I forgot about that. I'll be honest. Focus target, don't really matter. Oh, whoop. Ow! Crazy, I was doing damage to him. At least that much damage to him already. That didn't even hit me. Don't do that. Oh yeah, this guy. Oh yeah, he gotta die. I forgot about that. Did he even get a chance to... He didn't even do his thing yet. Alright, Midgard, how you want to die? Lightning? Let's do lightning. There we go. I just killed another god. Technically, I guess.
By her gifts hast thou earned a moment's reprieve. Speak, mortal, and I shall.
It's like he has like a halo over his head. Ah.
Guided by a star.
What's so funny?
People have heard the song. Ishgard shall burn. Sons must answer for their father's misdeeds.
It's the sins of the father, which really shouldn't be a thing. They didn't do anything.
Forget. We do not forgive. Seven children did I sire. One now singeth of retribution. I rise to join in the chorus.
I mean, better give me a better rise than that. Just beat the crap out of you.
Powerless to silence us, mortal. Yet thou shalt not live to labor in vain. Thy reprieve is at an end. Trickery is thy shield. This frail, ignoble creature is not gifted, but chosen. Hearken to me, Hydaelyn. I remember, and I consent. Fear not, mortal. I shall not harm thee.
Yeah, could have fooled me. Oh, this piano is nice. Oh god. I got shot through the heart. Or the chest, because I doubt my heart's dead center, even if I am a cat boy. Hey, I know this place. This is where I keep all my crystals. Look at them twinkling so beautifully. Ilfrey, Titan. Don't know what that one is. Forgot what that one is. Oh? Oh? Oh no. No, not Titan. Please not Titan. Oh, Titan's gone too. Hmm. Crap. Did you just break my connection?
Mayhap thou thinkest me an oath breaker. Thou art mistaken. If thou comest to harm, it shall be by another's hand.
You did what?
Thou didst profit much by her grace, but no more.
Oh, look at him. So adorable. What the heck is that thing?
Their covenant binds me to thee.
Ow, I dropped something. Ow, I dropped it again.
I shall watch, listen, and wait. Fight and struggle, if it be thy will. Man hath ever coveted that which lieth beyond his grasp.
Don't leave. I still got questions.
Drink of her body, and thence doth mine own find new life. When it hath grown whole, the loyal and penitent shall rejoice. The dragon song heraldeth our beginning and an end.
An end to what? I know it's beginning to a war, but an end to what? That is an adorable little minion, though. You may summon mid-guarantee man by summon. Yes, I know. Alright. Yeah, but yeah, see, Alpha knows worry about me always. Also, don't worry about those explosions. Also, don't worry about if I look like I lost a holy light. I haven't. It's still here. It's just hidden. I promise. Ophelia, I've lost my connection to Heidelin. Why did I think that light above the door was like a little lala? I walked past it and I just looked up. Oh yeah, you're still here. I love that duty. So climactic and so storytelling. So storytelling, you know what I meant. Oh boy, do I have a report for you right now. I gotta pee. Be right back. There audio on this? I gotta pee still. Sorry. I'll be back quickly. Ooh, I'm back. Had to take a little whiz. Oh boy, is there something I'm not telling you. Oh, thanks, Free Company. Oh, thanks again, Free Company. I don't know, I don't have any light in my body. I mean, he's a god, but I think he's a god, right? He's a dragon king. Is that what they? It's so hard because I don't know what the heck Bahamut is, and he is. Then Bahamut's the strongest primal. That's just what everybody says. What is he then? Is he just a king of the dragons? I mean, I just bring up the question: what's a king to a god? That whole statement. It's weird to think of primals and gods in this universe. I just know they're all powerful in their own right. Oh god, you're back. What the heck does that mean? I'm not a pawn. I've killed things. Well, I was gonna have that as a fallback. I've killed primals and gods. Don't forget that, people. I'm still a warrior of light, dang it. Just less light. Now.
My friend, I can scarce believe it. You confronted the Wormlord and lived to tell the tale.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I give thanks to Helone for your preservation. It is our sole cause for gladness. Your encounter with the Keeper of the Lake served to confirm our fears. A great worm has roared, and it makes little difference if it was one of the two in Eorzea or any other. The Dravanians are coming.
I am told that Ishgard has magical defenses against Dravanian attack, though I am not privy to their exact nature. Will they be enough to repel a massive force?
Depends on how big the force is.
Weathered countless assaults over centuries. This will be no different. And now that you have confirmed the threat, none can ignore the Lord Commander's calls for the wards to be strengthened. I dare not presume to speak for him, but I expect the Lord Commander would sing your praises.
As he should.
But we shall meet again soon.
Countless assaults weathered, and this will be no different? Why am I not convinced?
There's always something bad gonna happen on the horizon. It's just how life goes for us. In the business of being warriors of light and heroes. Here's how much time have I given? Like almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. I'll keep going for a little bit longer. Oh great, Asians. Love the never mind. Love to deal with them next. There we go. Cutscene. Don't worry about what I was gonna say. Just know that's what I said.
Now that everything's calmed down a bit, relatively speaking, I mean, I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon.
Oh?
I believe we're on the verge of a breakthrough.
Well, don't keep us all in suspense.
My headphone keeps sliding for some reason. It's starting to get irritating.
Just in case anyone's forgotten, let's start by reviewing what we already know. So, an Ascian is an immortal because its soul doesn't return to the ethereal realm when its host is defeated. Instead, it flees to the place that lies between our world and the void. Therefore, the first step to permanently defeating an Ascian is preventing its soul from making this journey. And if you recall, when we last gathered here, I had verified that white auracite has adequate capacity to entrap the beings, albeit only briefly.
Which left the small matter of their extermination.
These cutscenes look so freaking good. These ones right here do.
One must needs smite it with a concentrated burst, or blade, of purest ether. However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
And we came up with...
Experimenting on an actual Ascian, you see. There's no way to gauge how much ether its soul is made of. As such, we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in order for it to work.
So we'll just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Though that would require a lot of ether. Hang on a minute! Why didn't we think of this before? White auracite can hold an absolute heap of ether, can't it?
Please tell me you're joking. God's sakes, Ida. I feel as though I'm reliving the same scene over and over with you. How many times do you need to be told that white auracite cannot store ether for long periods?
She forgets things. Calm down, man.
Being intangible matter, ether is given to dispersion. Only in its crystallized form is it a stable source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not forget.
Right, yes. It's all coming back to me.
So our hopes rest on good old crystals again, do they? While they are certainly reliable, they leave something to be desired in the area of portability.
Indeed. I am reminded of the quantity of corrupted crystals required to thwart Leviathan, and the extraordinary lengths to which the Lamentsons went to transport them. What if it should prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Ascian's soul? Or still more?
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around, on the off chance that an Ascian appears.
That's the very problem we set out to solve. And I reckon we've found the answer. If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another source.
And what source is that?
And the only viable source is the land.
If you mean to tap the great river of ether, know that it will entail considerable risk. Meddling with the currents may well induce a surge like to the one which despoiled Mordona.
Give me a bit more credit, will you?
Bright light, bright light.
We need to tap the river when there are veritable reservoirs jutting out all over the land. Aye, I speak of corrupted crystals. It might be that their aspect is out of balance, but a crystal's a crystal. It contains ether, and we can help ourselves to it.
While corrupted crystals are indeed abundant, there is no guarantee that they will be in close proximity at a crucial moment.
But what if we don't need them to be? What if we could tap their power from afar? A malm away, say? If we could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every corner of Eorzea.
Like what's it called? Telephone lines of ether.
I've yet to put my theories to the proof, but I've got a good feeling about this. If no one has any objections, I'd like to see where this avenue leads.
If you think it worth your while, you have my blessing. But tell us, what are your theories? I, for one, am most eager to understand the process, however vaguely.
I thought you might say that, but no one wants to listen to boring old theories all day, do they? I know I don't. So with your permission, I'd like to try something a bit more hands-on. I've already built an Etheric Siphon especially for this purpose, and I've been meaning to try it out. Thing is, The profusion of corrupted crystals in Mordona makes it something of a high-risk testing ground. If anything goes awry with the siphon, it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance of quite so much ether.
Yeah, that probably would be for the best now, wouldn't it?
I need an isolated specimen. Does anyone know where I can find one?
May I suggest northern Thanalan? There you will find corrupted crystals of middling size, standing a reasonable distance apart. Ideal for your needs, I should have thought. Oh, and if you do elect to visit the place, I should be much obliged if you would assist me in another matter while you are in the area.
Has something happened?
Movement has been observed at Castrum Meridianum.
Again?
During Operation Archon, the Alliance dealt the stronghold a heavy blow. Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its former strength. Not long after our forces withdrew, however, their ranks were replenished by reinforcements from Castrum's sentry. They now seek to rebuild, and to this end they have their sights set upon the ceruleum processing plant.
That wouldn't be good.
Having lost the Empire's support, the 14th Legion lacks the resources to sustain itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men. Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice to stay the Imperial assault. I would request the Scion's aid in the defensive effort.
You got my aid.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals. Well then, consider me inveigled. I won't lie, the crystals you speak of sound perfect, so the Garleans have to go.
Alright then.
Besides, we can't afford to beat about the bush. There's no telling when the Arceans will next appear.
Thine eagerness to hurl thyself into the jaws of danger cometh as little surprise. Exercise due caution, I prithee.
Though you have become a Crystal Brave, you are yet a Scion, Alphino. We could hardly refuse you.
Of course. Anything for helping now.
Join the Crystal Braves and lend them your support. Thangred and Papalimo shall accompany you. Ida and Yashtola, in the meantime I would have you assist Moonbreeder. Scout out the crystal clusters, that the testing may commence as soon as the Garlean threat has been eliminated.
If it please you, I shall continue mine own experiments on white orosite.
Thank you, Arianger. Everyone, pray see to your preparations and depart as soon as you are able. Go well, and be safe.
Oh, here. So I'm gonna get. I think I am getting. It's almost 10 o'clock though. I know where I want to stop at. So I'll try to get there if I can. If I can't, I'll just stop it earlier than that. 13! Oh, great. I know it's going to be. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, Udall is just a freaking heck. Udall is not the safest place. I'll just say that. You're alright, Boulder. I forgot your name, though. Also yours. Forgive me. Now we go to the cerulean processing plant. But I'm just doing something because I'm trying to see. Nah, that's about right. Sort of. I'll fix it later. Did I hit the button? Oh, okay. Am I in the right area? No, I'm not. They're behind, aren't they? Well, they're up top. No, they're behind. Stupid me. Hey, Wilred. I call you Wilfred sometimes. I know I do. Oh, yeah, I can definitely tell that's got to get fixed. Which I'm happy to do right now. Oh crap. I teleported here, didn't I? Well, I just probably ran and I wasn't... and the thing was off. Well, my screen was still dark. Not this guy. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know if I did it, but just in case, I'll do it one more time. No, wrong button, but actually... right button, okay. Oh, great, you Haze too? Ugh. Oh, crap! I must have been playing for a while. Or there's something wrong with my battery. I doubt that's the case. Well, I hope it's not the case. These are actually good controllers. I like these controllers. Now I'm definitely trying to turn that back down. Also, I forgot to do the audio thing I was going to do. Resetting audio! There we go. Also, just fixing a filter. Don't like that. Maybe 6. No, you want to put back to 7. Okay. The Imperial Squad. That's also a good test. How does that look? Ooh, that's a lot more colorful than what I wanted to give off, but I'll deal with that later. Yeah, stop it. That's an... oh, you're still alive. You were still alive. Whoa! Oh, what you think you're going? Come here. I'm taking this bounty. Come on, hurry the hell up, hurry the hell up. Oh, I got paralyzed. Did I not, How did he cast bind? Or was, did I cast bind? I wasn't paying attention there. Because I need this. No! I put the wrong one. I didn't mean to hit Suiton. Oh, shoot. I don't like this. I'm stunned. And that actually hurt a little bit. How dare you? Okay. No, not that. Don't try to do this. Double the damage on your punk self. Dang it. Oh, piss. You stopped my darn cast? Oh, I hate you. I thought it actually got it off before he hit me with it. Well, paralysis went off. Whatever stopped my movement. Please stop. Please stop. Oh my gosh. Annoying. Annoying bounty. Doing adequate damage to me, mind you, too. I don't like that. And casting Paralyze again, which is a pain in the butt. Well, you would think I'm immune to it at this point. Did it go off or did it not go off? I wasn't paying attention. There we go. Jeez. Phew. That was a toughie. Not really, but still. Oh, that was easy. Dinner. I still gotta do Bahamut, at least the second coil, the final stage of the second coil. Which I really wonder if I can just, if I get, no, I'm missing some stuff from Samurai, so I can't just DPS that sucker down. Oh, poopy poopy poo 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 poo. I know what I just said. Killed them all. Slaughtered them, in fact. Yeah, it should be enough for me. Oh, I still gotta talk. Why did I think I initiated the quest? Oh, it's already 10:03. Yes, here we go. Finally. This will be where I'll leave it off at. If I can just get to it. See, there's a cutscene that I do remember. What are you doing out here all by your lonesome? Ow, hit my foot.
Hold on, I won't be a second.
You know it's dangerous out here. Oh, never mind.
So I gave it a taste of my axe.
Nice.
I know. As Urianger never tires of reminding me, an axe ill becometh the hand of a scholar. What can I say? I like axes. To hear my mother tell it, I came into this world holding one.
Interesting that.
It's not as if it stopped me picking up a quill, is it? I often think of the man who introduced me to the joys of learning. He's one of the reasons I decided to come to Eorzea. Him and my excruciatingly stiff childhood friend. Considering how unalike we are, it's a wonder we ever got on. The world's a strange old place, isn't it?
Yeah, that it is.
Aye, that ought to do it. So far, so good. At these concentrations, it shouldn't matter too much if something goes awry. Just enough ether to make it interesting. Did you see that? The way the crystal glowed? The siphon works, I'm happy to say. With a few refinements, it should satisfy our appetite for ether. Which just leaves the small matter of forging our blade. I'm not sure how to go about it just yet, but I swear to find a way. I'll put a blade in your hands if it's the last thing I do.
Why'd you say your hands? Because I didn't know you were going with that.
He senses me. A useful talent.
I am a ninja, sir.
Hanassian, are they onto us?
By your brand, I see you are an Archon of Sharlayan, keeper of knowledge, seeker of truth, meddler.
I don't know what the hell's you're saying, but I don't much like your tone.
Tell him, Monbrita.
Your instincts serve you well. But come, be not unsettled on my account. That lovely brow was not made for frowns. But I waste my breath. Let me direct my words to one who understands them. We meet at last, warrior of light. I am Nabriales. And you have long been a thorn in my side. I suffered the overweening presence of La Habrea that men might host the power of gods, only for you to undo my hard work.
Oh, with one finger.
Do settle down. You must concede that I acted in self-defense.
I don't care if you acted in self-defense.
I do not sense the blessing of light. Oh, dear. Could it be that frail Hydelin has forgotten her champion? This I did not foresee. Shorn of light as you are no longer a threat. And better yet, the seal is broken. Now is the time to claim the staff. With it in my grasp, I shall rise above them all and take my place at Lord Zodiac's right hand.
What did that bastard want with us? Nabriales, he calls himself. With charm like that, I'll bet he has maidens falling at his feet, unconscious. But this staff, you say just talking about it had the bastard grinning like a brat on his name day. Must be quite a staff. Oh, gods. He means Tupsimati, Master Louis Soir's staff. Minfilia's in danger. We have to get back to the Rising Stones.
You gotta tell me twice. Give me the option to teleport, please. Thank you, Mordono. If you see slight changes in color, just know that's me. That's me just messing around with the filter I got on. Happy music, even though I'm gonna kill a guy. How'd you get here so fast? Teleportation, probably. Staff's gone.
You too.
So, you were able to divine my intent. What now, warrior of light? Ah, but that name is no longer fitting. You have become decidedly dull, and quite incapable of barring my entry.
Oh, you want to say that again in my face? I'm still pretty strong.
What do you mean?
You truly do not know? Then I suppose it is only right that I enlighten you. The blessing of light kept you and your fellow meddlers safe. It was that which prevented my kind from entering your domain.
He's too smug.
My kind,
And I'm the one saying that.
though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and La Habrea. Being of this world, they could come and go as they please, while I could only look on. But I need look no longer. Now that the seal is gone, I mean to act. Unlike the others, I am not given to waiting. I shall take that staff and bring about the next rejoining.
Rejoining? Then it was your doing. The Isle of Val, the scholars, all of it.
Uh-oh.
You will not harm her!
Ooh. Damn, I forgot how bad he hit her.
Why must you insist on forcing my hand? Did you learn nothing from our last meeting? Ah, but I forget. My words fall upon deaf ears.
The staff is but a broken relic, a memorial to the departed. What possible use could you have for it?
What use? You mean to say that all this time you kept the key, never knowing what it was you possessed? The staff Tupsimati, or rather the stone tablet it bears, is host to a great power. Together with the horn, it can be used to draw vast quantities of ether from its bearer's surroundings. How else do you think Louis Soir was able to invoke the power of the 12 without making them an offering of crystals? Summoning requires not only prayer, but a profusion of ether. Even a child knows that.
If I did not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we cannot allow this staff to fall into your hands. I will die before I let you take it.
Insufferable woman. I would happily end your miserable life here and now. Alas, Elidibus would never let me hear the end of it. Very well. If you will not part with the staff, I will take you too.
No, you will not. Oh shit, maybe he will. Uh-oh.
After them! Quickly! Before the rift closes!
Yes, we must go after them. But unfortunately, we'll go after them next time. Because I have other stuff to do. But unfortunately, well, no, that is, yeah, that's it. I will go after them again next time because I have to go now. I have other stuff I gotta do today. But before I do go, I want to thank everybody who stayed with me this long. I've almost hit 3 hours again. My word, I'm getting longer with these ones. We're getting close to being done with the Realm Reborn. If I remember correctly from cutscenes and what happens next, and then the next one after that. Oh, that's a long cutscene at the end of it too. Anyway, thank you, all who stayed, all who, yeah, stayed. Thank you to my followers. Thank you. Who's currently in the chat? Or let's see. Apple Pie Chart and Capiso 6. Thank you. Cap is happy to see you're still here. Apple Pie Chart. I don't know what exactly you are, but thank you for being here. Thank you to anybody else who came in. Thank you for staying. Thank you for all that. Just thank you for supports, watching, viewing, all that. Like I said, thank you for all that. By the way, optional requests right here. If you wouldn't mind, please following me on Twitch, subscribe to my YouTube, follow me on my socials, Twitter and Insta, mainly Twitter because that's how you'll know when I am live, usually. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's optional, by the way, so you don't have to, but I'd really appreciate it if you did. And yeah, that's it. Tomorrow I should be back with some Near Replicant, another RPG I'm enjoying highly right now. I can't speak. And yeah, that's it. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and because I actually want to alter some of my filters, so I'm gonna let some music play for a bit, but do know stream is gonna be ending soon, maybe sooner. But anyway, thank you guys. Boop, hit the button. I said boop, hit the button. Oh, I'm highlighting something else. That's why it's not doing it. Boop, hit the... What the fudge? Oh, that's why. I'm hitting the wrong button. Boop. There we go. I'm stupid.